Is Colton inside? I wonder where he is.
He might be inside in his basement. I mean, we could try going around back.
Yeah.
Could go that way, or...
Oh, Sydney's calling.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, I can see Colton standing out on his dock right now. You should go get him.
Okay. Yeah, we can sneak up behind him on his dock. Okay,
Awesome.
perfect.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Let's go, guys. Let's go get him. Wait. I forgot my gun in the car. Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
All right, we're gonna go get in position.
Okay. Hurry, ready? Hold it. Guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Dude, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh my god, are we on 911? Like, what do we do? Well, what are the rules? I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, it was alive. I don't think it was alive. He wasn't breathing. I don't know what to do. Should we go get him out of there? I don't know. Should we just go call 911? But then they'll think it's us. None of it, like, these are all just Where did the shot come from? They came from, like, that way or something. I don't know. You were the only one over there.
There's a dead body in the lake.
Hi, Allie.
Hello,
What do we have here?
We have an 18-year-old male identified as Colton Honey who was shot here this morning from a bullet coming from somewhere over in that direction. He was standing on his dock and fell into the water and drowned from paralysis from the shot, and it hit his spinal cord. We recovered 2 items of evidence. One, the bullet that was recovered from the bottom of the lake where he fell in, and then there was also a Nerf bullet from some kids that were seen playing Nerf wars around the time of the murder.
I guess I'll just take this into the lab and we'll test it for DNA.
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll get back to you with the results.
Right, so where were you on May 22nd at 9 a.m.?
So Carissa, Carly, and I were going over to Colton's house to get him because we're in Nerf Wars against 13 this week.
So give me a run-through on exactly what happened this morning.
So we got to Colton's house at like 9 in the morning, and then Sydney, our friend, called, and she told us that he'd be down on the dock because he always drinks his coffee down there. So we all like got out of the car and we were walking down, and then I went to the tree, and then Carly went to the bush kind of by the lake, and then Carissa went by the other tree, and then when we shot him, he fell into the lake.
Did anything weird happen throughout all of this?
You know, now that I think about it, it was kind of weird because we were walking down, and then Carly had to turn around and go get her gun, but we all had our guns, so it was kind of weird because, I mean, it was Nerf Wars, right? So she had to turn around, and then, I don't know, we didn't see her until then because we all went to hide, and then, yeah.
Did you see what Carly came back with from the car?
No, we were all in our spots already. Like, I was behind the tree, so I wasn't really paying attention. But when we came all back together at the end, she had a Nerf gun.
So after you shot Colton, what happened to him?
So he fell in the water, and I don't know if he just, like, saw one of us and got scared or if he slipped. But, yeah.
So did you go check on him after he fell?
Yeah, so after every time we shoot the other team, we have to go take a picture with them to submit it to the Nerf Wars leaders to prove that we actually got him. And so we all went over there, and he was floating on his back in the water.
Okay, looks like there will be no further questions. Thank you.
So, Allie told me everything. Care to share your side of the story?
Yeah, so we went to Colton's house at around 9 a.m. for Nerf gun wars because we were going to shoot him with our Nerf guns. And so we got there, and we got a call from Sydney, who goes to our school, and she's Colton's neighbor, and she said that she always sees him every single morning on his dock at the same time on the weekend. So she told us he's out on his dock, so we all, went down to go get into our hiding spots, and then it was weird because, Carly forgot her gun in the car, so she went back to get her gun, but then we came back down, and we all just got in position, and we shot Colton, and he fell into the water.
So, you said Sydney is his neighbor.
Yes.
Interesting. So, were there any other people on the lake?
Yeah, I saw, a little boat out with, 2 people. It was kind of by the dock that we were at, and the one that Colton was standing on. And, one of them kind of looked like Sydney, I think. But I'm not sure because she said that she wasn't going out on the lake that day, so.
How do you know it was Sydney?
I don't know if it was her or not. I just recognized the boat as being hers, and there's 2 people on it, and there was, I thought maybe it might be her, assuming it would be her because it was her boat, but I'm not positive. I can't 100% say I'm sure about that.
Where were you the morning of May 22nd at 9 a.m.?
I was at Sydney's house doing a project.
What are Sydney's feelings towards Colton Honey?
She doesn't really like him because he takes all the fish out of the lake because they live, they're neighbors.
Are you and Colton friends?
We're mutual friends.
Do you think Sydney's hatred towards Colton would be enough for her to hurt him?
Probably.
Did anything weird or out of the ordinary happen that morning?
I guess Sydney was acting a little weird, but nothing other than that.
Did you and Sydney go out on her boat that morning?
Yes.
Were you over by Colton's dock?
Yeah, we were fishing.
Are you aware that Colton was found dead that same morning?
No. You can't possibly think that was me or Sydney because there's no way.
He was found dead by his dock in the water.
It wasn't me or Sydney.
Where were you the morning of May 22nd at 9 a.m.?
Allie, Chris, and I went over to Colton's house to shoot him for the Nerf Wars.
Is it true you went back to the car right after arriving?
Yes.
What did you grab when you went back to your car?
I grabbed my gun.
Is this your Nerf bullet? We found your fingerprints on it.
Yeah, that one's mine.
Did you see anyone else on the lake that morning?
Yeah, Sydney and Jacob were on Sydney's boat fishing.
Do you know if Sydney and Colton are friends?
No, I don't think they are.
Is it true that you and Colton got into a heated argument a few days prior to Colton's death?
Yes, that's true.
Can you walk me through exactly what happened?
So I was in my car and Colton was walking by and I opened my door and it hit him in the knee and he started yelling and then I started yelling at him and he got really mad and punched my car and dented it and got blood all over it and said he wasn't going to pay for anything.
How mad were you after that happened?
I was super mad because he dented my car and he wasn't going to pay for it and then he got blood on it too and said he wouldn't clean it off or anything.
Carly, do you have access to a real gun?
Yes, I do. My mom owns one.
Okay, no further questions. Sydney, where were you the morning of May 22nd at 9 a.m.?
I was at my house.
Can anyone vouch for you?
Yeah, my friend Jacob was over at my house with me doing a school project.
How close are you with Colton Honey?
I don't like him. He takes all the fish out of the lake, so I can't catch any.
Did you go out on the lake that morning?
Yeah, I was out fishing with Jacob.
Sydney, do you have a gun?
Yes.
Are you friends with Carly Kilcup?
Yes, I am, and we both don't like Colton.
Are you aware that Colton is dead?
What? No. Well, it's a good thing. He took all the fish anyways.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, officer. There are 2 scenarios for this investigation. Scenario 1 is that Carly is the killer. When she went back to the car to grab her Nerf gun, she also grabbed a real gun that was her mom's. She then went back to her hiding spot and shot Colton and then shot her Nerf gun to make it look like she didn't do it. Her motive was because Colton punched her car, which dented it and got blood on it, and he refused to pay for the damage. Scenario 2 is that Sydney is the killer. Sydney has a lot of hatred for Colton because he takes all of the fish out of the lake. Her and Jacob were on the lake at the same time in the same area as Carly when Colton died. Sydney stole Carly's mom's gun and used it to shoot Colton. We found the gun at the scene of the crime on her boat, but there was no fingerprints on the gun.
What I discovered from external examination of the body, most importantly, is the bullet wound in the thoracic cavity. It entered the chest medial to the heart and superior to the lungs, meaning that he did not die from the bullet hitting his heart.
That's probably because the bullet shot came from the south side of the lake, where both Sydney and Carly were standing.
That would make sense. Another significant finding was that the patient's dorsal muscles were strained and there's bruising present on the skin of his knuckles. We also found that his left patella was bruised.
That's probably because him and Carly got into a heated argument earlier, and she hit him with his car door in the knee, and then he got so mad that he punched the car door.
Uh-oh. In terms of parts of the skeletal system that were injured, his thoracic cavity, his thoracic vertebrae was broken, as well as broken metacarpals on his hand, in the right hand. There was also bruising present near the sacrum due to possible falling. It appears that his shoulder was dislocated probably previously to the shooting, as his greater tubercle and humeral head had popped out of the acromion process.
That's probably from punching the car door.
There are clear signs of resorption as a result of the bullet hitting his sternum. The bullet fractured it completely, therefore his resorption process happens faster. Resorption is the process of destroying bone for absorption into circulation. One discovery that supports what I believe is the cause of death is the amount of water found in his lungs. The lungs should supply oxygen to be distributed to tissues all over the body and expel excess carbon dioxide from the body. Therefore, it's quite probable that when paralyzed, he panicked, tried to swim to safety, but drowned in the struggle after inhaling large amounts of lake water. We also discovered a hair on his shirt, but after DNA testing, it turned out to just be a dog hair. We thought it might have been one of the suspects. Hair's role in the integumentary system is to protect the body, regulate body temperature, facilitate an evaporation of perspiration too. The epidermis had several lacerations, especially on his hand. The epidermis's role as the outermost layer of skin is to provide a waterproof barrier from the outside germs. We also found that his circulatory system was irregular. Because the heart circulates blood throughout the body, when under extreme pressure or panicking, the veins are bulged out. This is what we found on the body, which is also a sign of the cold water he drowned in. In terms of his urinary system, if he would have lived, he would have had to use a catheter and colostomy bag due to paralysis. I can confirm that the cause of death was drowning in the lake due to paralysis from the bullet that severed his spinal cord.
After further testing on the gun, we found Sydney's fingerprints. This reveals that Sydney was the killer, making Jacob an accomplice. Sydney stole Carly's mom's gun one day prior to the killing when she was at Carly's house. When she talked to Carly, Allie, and Krista on the phone, she took the opportunity to be in the same area as Carly to frame her and make it look like Carly did it, since she knew her and Colton got into a fight and that would give Carly motive.
Are you and Colton friends?
We used to be until his cat pissed on my car.
Are you and Colton friends?
No, we used to be until I took a spot on varsity.
But I was interrogating
Maybe she's
her.
cheating on me. I don't know.
You're dating Sydney?
Yeah.
What? You and Sydney are dating?
Well, we were. I just found out she was cheating on me.
With who?
You just told me that. With her dog. Probably because she didn't want you to know she's cheating on me.
With her dog.
Or another person. I don't know. I don't know what she's into, really, but...
I think I know who the killer is.
I do, too. It's probably that dog.
Don't leave town. Wait, what? Are you aware that Colton's dead? And he was found dead by the water
No?
on his dog.
Are you kidding me?
How close are you with Colton, honey?
I don't like him.
It is 6:39. It's weird, you can see the reflection on the water of the birds too.
I'm a duck.
Oh my god. It's like 3 animals falling on me.
No, I'm not doing that.
Am I good to get up?
No.
We might have to do it.
Why are you touching my face?
Because you need makeup under your eyes. Okay, wait, what about his bullet wound?
No.
Oh, Paige is calling.
What? Oh, wait.
I forgot my gun. I'm gonna go.
Are you guys gonna like laugh at me or?
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm not. Oh, I can't do it.
Okay, now we gotta go over.
Man, is there a man? Just take. Because he was angry.
Thanks. Angry dude.
I'm sorry. We also found that his. I just looked at the camera, sorry.
Cause of death is the amount of death
Sorry.
in the same area as Carly when. Sorry, that was really small. Making Jacob and no, it's just that.
Facilitate an evaporation of perspiration too. The epidermis has several lacerations.
Took the opportunity to be.
So let me stop.
What?
What are you doing?